In this video, I'm going to teach you a simple technique to find the core DNA of any successful game and how to make sure your game have the right DNA even when you innovate. And we're starting right now. Hi, I am CivaxO, and this channel is all about helping you make your games more fun, get more players, and earn the money that makes it all sustainable. I'm covering topics from game design to teamwork and marketing. If you're an indie developer or part of a big studio, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any of the future videos. Whether you're a game designer, producer, or a game journalist, understanding the core DNA of different games gives you a serious edge. When designing your game, this technique allows you to build your games correctly and innovate in different elements while still making sure the game will be fun for the players and monetize well. Oh, and the best thing? It's a very simple technique. There are three factors that determine how players win a game match: player skill, unit power, and luck. Player skills means the more experienced and skilled the players are, their chances to win are higher. Unit power means the stronger the unit the player are using, a character, a weapon, etc., their chances to win are higher. And luck means just that, how random the chances to win are. Every gameplay has all these three factors at some level, and the percentage of each determine the DNA of that game. Furthermore, games that have the same genre tend to have a similar DNA pattern. The simplest example is any slot machine game. It's all luck. Player skill and unit power play no role. Another example is StarCraft, where the player skill is obviously the dominant factor. There is some importance to what unit you use and there is some luck involved, but it's obviously a game where the more skilled players will win almost every time. A third example is World of Warcraft, where the strength of your character and the items it owns are the dominant factors. It won't matter if you're a skilled player. If you have a weak character, anyone with a strong character will beat you. Of course, many games have more than one dominant factor. In World of Tanks, what tank or unit you use is very important. But so is your strategy and how your group cooperate, which is the player skill. It's important to note we're not trying to find an accurate percentage for each factor. Accuracy is not important here. It's the general combination that counts. Let's look at a few other games and then I'll tell you how to actually use this when designing your own game. Here are a few DNAs of popular games. As you can see, games from the same genre follow a common pattern. Competitive games and esport titles in particular have a strong player skill factor. In fact, the stronger the player skill, the better the game fits to be an esport title. So if you're building a competitive game that you hope will become an esport, make sure whatever you do, player skill is still the most dominant factor to winning. It doesn't mean you can't add some other elements like Hearthstone did, but it gets trickier to balance the less dominant the player factor become. Role-playing games, mainly the Asian ones and many MMOs, are based on a strong unit power factor. World of Warcraft, Monster Strike, Puzzles & Dragons, and many similar games fits this DNA pattern. You can easily identify these games since they promote different characters, items, in many cases all about numbers. Hit points, armor, attacks, leveling up, getting a better weapon, getting a better armor. This is also where monetization is affected by the game DNA. Games that have a strong unit power factor are best monetized using gacha mechanic. If you don't know what gacha is, you should check the video below for more information, but it's enough to say gacha is a type of machine that gives you a random unit every activation. If you have a game with lots of units and it has strong unit power factor, here you go, it's obvious gacha is your best monetization mechanic. And the other way around, if you want to use crates or card packs as a monetization mechanic in your game, make sure your game DNA favors unit power. The stronger it will be, the more money you could potentially generate. Now that you're familiar with the core DNA technique, you can employ it to any game. Find its patterns and understand what elements in your game you need to preserve or strengthen in order to make the gameplay better. I hope understanding this simple technique will help you make better games. Let me know in the comments below if you find this video helpful so I'll know to make more of these. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of the future videos.